Check this out. They dropped the Callista ban. So are we just going to first pick Callista? They dropped the Callista ban for the Jinx in game number 4.
Good and start competing. We saw some signs of it, but no, there's still some way to go. Now, this time they are adapting. G2 continues banning away the Siri. Instead of banning Callista, BDS takes away the Jinx. So we are going to have a bit of a different game here.
I wonder if we're going to see the same rerun as game 2, where BDS had blue side, where it's just going to be volley into Lucy and Nami, or if we're going to see the takeaway.
Yeah, also, at least in Gen G's case, like, Keen will know how to deal with this. Keen played through this era.
Because you have Lucian dashing into the Aphelios, which is what he loves. So I think that might be the adaptation for G2.
Yes, Keen was around the lane swap era. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. First, pick Wally Bear. All right, now we're just going to do Rek'Sai. I guess blue side is the one that they want to lane swap on because they're just going to pick Aphelios here. Actually, nobody picks Callista. Okay. And we're just leaving Ashe Varus open again. I mean, the Rek'Sai might be able to be good in lane swaps. Obviously, this iteration of Rek'Sai wasn't around in the lane swap era, so maybe with her healing, she can be good. Okay, Rumble and Azir. Rumble is, of course, a flex pick between top and support.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it. Like, regardless if you sack, you know, any of the free roles, you're gonna have picks available.
Mata's a sub for Gen G. Yeah, and he would know lane swaps. True. Rek'Sai should be good at lane swaps, you would think, because Rek'Sai is always going to be topped up in terms of HP. Very difficult to dive.
3 games in a row, and Nuke for me, he's a player to look out for. But I mean, the game state hasn't exactly been
also
like
good at diving the enemy, because if you can get level 2 and get your W, so you have QW, be very good at potentially diving the enemy as well. So useful if you want a 3-man under a tower.
But also Caps is that guy. He runs Europe and he has been throughout this entire year, and he'll continue to do so with the trend we have here.
Udyr's very good. We saw that's what NIP used in their top lane to lane swap. It was very good.
A lot with not having an AD picked already.
Yeah, so they picked away Aphelios because that's Ice's backup. Then they banned away
lane swap a little different now with turret plates. I mean, it's different because of the fortification, but yes.
He doesn't have that many to fall back on. I really wonder what he's going to pick.
The fortification and plates should, in theory, put the team that is opting into the two-player top lane at a disadvantage.
Or maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was not pretty. They tried to dive down bot side.
In theory, it does. The lane swapping team receives a disadvantage, but if you play it wrong, like BDS did, then you still you are still the one who's disadvantaged.
BDS straight into the eyes and, you know, telling them to pick it again.
All right, no Lucian, no Xayah. No Lulu for Aphelios. All right, we're doing it again.
Love this, by the way.
All right, we're just doing it again.
Rek'Sai in the jungle. Rek'Sai is a monster jungle pick in solo queue right now.
So jungle Rek'Sai this time around. Also good at tower diving. Very good at early ganks. Rek'Sai jungle. The first time I've seen Rek'Sai jungle in pro play since the Rek'Sai changes, because it's just been so strong in top side.
Setting up for a very heavy dive composition now with Ice and Lebrov with the Rakan and scaling in that regard. So
do you think they've been bullied into
Sion into Rumble?
This from me.
Oh my god, it's Janna Aphelios? I know nothing about this lane. Should be very good at level 1.
She destroys your life. You don't get to W in there. So hard to find that engage, even when you get into the mid to late.
Yeah, it seems like very good counter to Rakan.
So Mickey now busting out a Jenna.
Very good counter to Rakan. Also empowering Aphelios' auto attacks early on, especially like potential level 1 play here. Yeah, knocking away Volibear and Rakan is very, very good. Prevents any kind of tower dives too.
With the 4-5, G2 finds themselves at a really solid advantage going into last game.
I mean, newsflash, never say that against G2.
So let's see if G2 closes it out right here, right now, or if BDS bring us to Silver's grave.
Thank you very much, Shocks, ladies and gentlemen, getting into what could be our last game.
John is big for tower damage, yeah. True. Get the funny soundboard clips ready. Oh, we got him. We got him on deck. Stream deck.
The last game was shell-shocking for BDS, and so they have to recover. I hope they reset.
All right, is it lane swap time again? It was a very deceptive early game start last time.
said, this team
Oh, are we mind gaming them? Dude, the mind games from G2 are real. So Broken Blade goes down here.
Summer 2020.
They see a ward. They don't see Broken Blade, though.
2024 winter playoffs all took championships in the past 2 years. 4 out of those 5 championships I just mentioned were wins. And G2
So nobody's showing.
themselves up to go to the grand final and look for yet another.
But Aphelios is going where?
To a very good grand venture into MSI. Now, Dagger, I know people talk differently.
Everybody going top?
Internationally. But I'm just going to look domestic for the time being and say that I'm impressed with what I saw last game.
Okay, well, now they know that Lebrov is bot side.
And hopefully with this draft, where would you like
Mickey
to
X
start?
already here in the top lane.
I don't even think it's a draft decision here. I think it's more the lane swap again coming through for G2 is the big one.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like they've gone, all right, BDS don't really know how to fully play against this strategy. So let's just try and play out the early game. Where
Doesn't
we're not
matter what
giving
the
across.
draft, it doesn't matter. Just,
Exactly.
It's just the strategy.
Okay, pretty big leash here with the Scion. So a lot of time in the old lane swaps, you would actually have your top laner shadow the jungler and just help out the jungler early.
To be relevant.
And because the thing is you can't do with the way the lane swap works, guys, is you actually can't do anything. Thank you, Squeaks, for your tier 1 sub. You can't do anything until this wave goes into your turret. So you can like shadow your jungler, then TP over here, or recall with your support to catch the wave, or your support goes with your top laner. But we did see a lot of help in like early, quicker jungling. This is a clever adaptation, though. So as soon as they see Aphelios on the top side, Lebrov is just ready to make a play on the mid lane. So he actually just flash W's. I haven't done LPL playoffs yet. No, I'll be doing those next. But the problem is Yike is level 2, and we over pursue this. Like, we should just be happy with blowing Caps' flash here. We ignite him, and we're trying to go for this play, but Nuke is level 1. He's a fucking level 1 Azir. All he can do is make sand soldiers, and then Lebrov gets flashed on, and that's it. Yike doesn't have E. He's Rek'Sai, so he doesn't have E at... He's jungle Rek'Sai, so he doesn't have E at level 2. He has Q and W, so he actually just has to flash this, but it's a nice flash. It's a fat wall. It's hard to do. Are you doing top JDG after this? Yes, I will do top JDG after this.
Cap's going to TP back into the mid lane as well. The top side is, I know this is, and again, Adam isn't ready for this. Here comes the dive.
Level 2 from Yike just achieved.
Oh god, and now the real nightmare begins because G2 is the only team that actually knows how to lane swap. Rumbles under a turret. Rumble's very vulnerable at level 1 to a turret dive. Yike has taken 2 buffs, so he's not actually level 3 yet. He needs to grab another camp. Lebrov is trying to join, but he's too late, and he fucked up the play in mid lane.
Might not be at level 1, but the range is there from Calibrum. Lebrov going to get tagged out. Broken Blade setting up the ghost now. Pop versus 2. Lebrov in the middle again. He's going to sacrifice his life as Broken Blade flashes on out, but still alive. Adam now again zoned down. G2 brainiacs at this point. Shadow comes in, at least gets Broken Bladed in zombie form, though Adam doesn't want to step up.
But the thing is that Broken Blade is now going to be able to TP to the bot side. Okay, so here's the mistake, guys. All right, so Lebrov has died 2 times, right? He showed on this wave. There are minion waves going here, okay? Killing Broken Blade doesn't matter, and you've also shown your junglers here. There is now no threat of a dive under this turret, so Broken Blade can revive, because he will revive instantly, because it's early in the game. 2, 1, TP to bot. God damn it, guys. God damn it. I haven't seen these games. I'm just telling you what's going to happen because this is how you lane swap back in the day, and I know how the macro works. That's a macro blast. Yeah, they should not kill Broken Blade there, by the way. And Shayo should not be showing on this side of the map because it's free. I mean, Broken Blade should TP whether or not he sees Shayo just because he's going to pick this up. But, I mean, the XP difference is going to be pretty potentially bonkers at this point in time, especially if Yike comes back at level 3. Okay, Yike is 3. Now he's super dangerous because he has Tunnel, and Tunnel is an extremely good ganking tool, and Lebrov has no flash. Lebrov should not be going in. Lebrov is a psychopath. He's dying. He's dead. Adam also dead. Shout out to some god-awful play. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. He's like, what the fuck are they doing? What the? Are they idiots? That's my reaction. Dude, you literally don't know where Rek'Sai is. You just saw Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai's probably getting 3. Right? Oh, Duffman. Yeah, I didn't recognize him. Yeah, Duffman from back in the day. He's the OG lane swapper. You know?
Remember that the interaction is with these supports. The Hurricane comes out, the Howling Gale rather. Lebrov can go in. There's the engage. Adam gonna follow this up, but yikes here again. Mickey flashes away, double knockup. Lebrov keeps getting baited, Dagda. He keeps getting baited, man. G2 are not only in their heads, they are mind controlling them. They are puppeteering.
League of Legends is a flat circle, guys. We finally, time has curved around onto itself, and now I am here to tell you everything about lane swaps. Why is this happening in 2024? I don't know, but I'm one of the few people who can do this. Zoom in on his body. I'm not in a replay, so unfortunately I can't do that. God brought me to the year 2024 to explain lane swaps 10 years after they started happening. Next up, bot lane doing Krugs level 1. Medic knows. He knows.
Still does a lot of damage in the early stages, so Hans Summer does have to be careful.
Especially if he overheats, and if he gets a harpoon in Hans Summer and gets a slow, could be a kill. Mickey's coming up topside, spot on a ward. Lebrov also coming up once again.
Follow the channel and subscribe for more God tier content.
Lebrov with the engagement won't need it, and still Lebrov just doesn't get the target down. Early game is still a bit of a disaster. Guess who's back?
Don't BDS just hard win the 4v0 tower race? Yeah, I mean, in theory that's true, but they would have had to not fucked up all of the things they fucked up this game because they didn't do that. And now it's 5 minutes, so they don't win it anymore because fortification is dropping. And also, right now, Hans and Mickey X are just going to swap bot side because they're getting the tempo advantage again. Look at this. This is pushed. These motherfuckers going to recall. They're going to walk bot. Broken Blade's going to walk top. So, it's Jover. This game is Jover.
Because you've now got 3 members essentially on the top side for BDS, Adam is starting to slip behind when it comes to experience because he's sharing that experience with several different people. So, Yike now.
Yike's going to come steal one of these and just peace out. He doesn't give a fuck.
He's get one for himself off of that.
Hasn't it just been the same story this series, though? I mean, Shea will get the other 2, so experience will...
Oh, actually, they make an audible here. So what happens is Rumble is sticking around topside. So they're going to go bot, but they see just Rumble standing there. So they know that Rumble isn't recalling, so they're like, fuck it, we don't have to switch. We don't have to switch. We can just dive this motherfucker. We can just dive this dingus Rumble because he's not going to be level 6 until the end of time. So we'll just kill him.
Look at what he's doing, Dagda. He's like, oh, Krugs, but then where? Top again? I think
he's dead.
So. As soon as G2 clear out the mission, or maybe just find the pick themselves, Mickey's running it.
Dude, Adam is fucking clueless. Adam is fucking clueless. Oh, I don't actually kill him. Amazing.
So G2 again just forcing away the top laner. Like, Adam must be fuming at this point.
Yeah, Adam is giga tilted for sure. This is very frustrating if you're a top laner.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, Yike is obsessed with Krugs. I liked how in the last gank, he was like, he took the little Krugs before even motioning over, and he's just like, I need these Krugs. If Yike is here, they kill him for sure, by the way. Whatever. Yike's too busy farming to, like, execute lane swap properly. They could have gotten a free kill there. That kill was free as fuck.
So G2 again just forcing away the top laner. Like, Adam must be fuming at this point to play League of Legends. Oh, man, I'd log off for the night.
He hasn't got to play League of Legends.
Yeah, that's right.
He's just been chilling, just like, all right, well, I guess this is going to happen again and again. Look, Ice again is kind of getting the opportunity to get the level advantage. You can see he's almost level 7 in that bottom side. He is at least getting that experience, but Adam is again just going to be a null factor. And Sheo is slowly but surely starting to farm and getting an advantage for himself as well. But if it's just Hansama and Mickey getting to run the map and play how they want to spread, oh, that's not it. Oh, that's really
Oh no.
Turret shot as well, Dagda, and Caps can start firing away. Ice is
Whoops.
here now with the killer instinct too.
Mistakes were made.
Mistake that almost cost BDS more here in this mid lane. Broken Blade versus Adam, looking a bit better for Adam in the meanwhile while we pan down, but that's not the first time Nuke hasn't gotten a 0 ulti off in this game and has been like a meteor.
I wasn't around for the OG lane swaps. Find them fascinating. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my everything. Do it. Subscribe to my everything. Twitch, YouTube, YouTube memberships, Twitch subscribers, Bezos bucks, all of it. I'm in my element, guys. CDR boots Rumble. Ooh, yeah. He's got CDR and Dark Seal. And surely Adam is going to get a lot of Dark Seal stacks to make this item gold efficient, right, guys? Subscribe to Monty's OnlyFans? Hell yeah. It's called the Full Monty, obviously.
So now they know it's true as Yike starts up the dragon and will actually commit to it as well. You can see Adam just backed again, but he is coming back towards the bottom side. Maybe he's trying to double juke it, or maybe they're comfortable knowing that Ice.
He's got CDR boots. He's here. His cooldowns have been reduced. His abilities have been hasted, guys.
Ice is relatively strong, as you can see, as he takes a
Whip out some justification for CDR boots. I mean, to be fair, Sork shoes don't really help against the minion wave, and CDR boots does get you more abilities to clear waves. So if I'm being serious, maybe it's slightly better. Where can I see a schedule of LFN podcasts? I would check our Discord server. We announce the schedule at the start of every week in our announcements channel.
Hey, we're just going to try and invest everything into Ice and hope that he is big enough to carry us. Essentially a full level ahead of Hansama. The issue again, though, is G2 are the ones that are dictating how this map is being played around. So Ice...
It's only good for his ult. It is good for his ult, though, if he's clearing minion waves repeatedly with his ultimate, which he probably will be doing. I'm not justifying it, guys. I'm just trying to think about why he would do it. The Dark Seal really is a tilter, though. Adam's like, I'm carrying this game. All right, well, they finally made a play onto Wally Bear.
Maybe looking for a dive onto BB as this comes through, but that leaves Adam vulnerable.
Trying to bait it out, but Mickey stops it in his tracks, still gets a knock up. But nothing else happens. Now we look towards top side here. Broken Blade trying to clear the way, but he's stunned up before doing so. And BB just absorbing the pressure. Shao turns the turret off for the time being and survives. There we go. Kill for Ice. BDS's game plan at least online.
Adam should be just investing his ultimate to clear out this wave, though.
But he doesn't.
And that's the problem. G2 are still getting to waste these waves into the tower. You're not getting the gold or the experiences, Adam.
Yeah, Adam not ulting into the wave is fucking super bad.
Yes, died. You're getting some gold towards Ice, but Adam is just being completely starved, and it's the same issue. So I'm going to be way more helpful in these regards. Now bot lane tower going to be taken by G2, right as the boy grub spawn on the top side of the map. And you've got Ice resetting, so Sheo going to try and quickly take one.
Doesn't matter if grubs are irrelevant this game at this stage.
Away from G2, but BB going to spot us. You have Adam moving up there as well.
It doesn't matter if BDS gets 5 grubs. We've watched G2, you know, basically ignore early grubs and drakes in favor of tower dives and kills and zoning this entire series, and it's been very effective.
Because again, he is still leading in experience. He's still leading in CS. But I think we've now seen from Volibear enough, not just here in this region, but globally.
Adam is playing this incredibly badly, though. But I understand. He's probably just pooping himself because he's never actually seen this strategy before. He's seen it for sure, but he's never had to play against it. And this is why I like it, guys. It is very hard in the heat of the moment, even as a pro player, to know the right thing to do. It's tough. You know, Adam has been successfully bamboozled. This is why G2 ran this strat, is because it fucks with BDS super hard. So really, just credit to G2's coaching staff. As usual, Dylan Falco. Probably in contention for GOAT Western coach at this point in time. If not outright the GOAT Western coach. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Mickey's dead. Oh, nice tornado. He's not dead.
On all fours to run after the kill, but unfortunately, BDS aren't able to punish Mickey.
And Mickey just able to get us out. And a bit unfortunate.
Not exactly a crowded field. What about that MonteCristo guy?
Doesn't have the ultimate to try and clear the wave, so it's more
One time he got CLG to 3rd place. And then his players didn't listen to him and decided to go into relegations. But Monty got blamed for it anyway.
With a shove back on Lebrov, maybe the answer is yes. Ice walking in as well, though. G2 are a little bit low. Flash over from Caps as he sees the enemy on the horizon. BDS still aren't able to capitalize, but at least they get a summoner out of G2 and a couple of ultis in the process.
It doesn't matter. G2 are still getting the lead. They get the flash from Shale. You're still getting flashes, birds.
Reaper is the only other person in the conversation. Yeah, Reaper has been a great coach. I'm joking, guys. I was not a good coach compared to many of the coaches in the West.
Because he's constantly exactly. He's constantly be getting the CS. He's constantly being allowed to farm into Ice. So yeah, Ice has a little bit of a CS or experience lead for himself as well. But he's just not going to be able to match up against G2 again. And it's G2 knowing and understanding how to play at the map state.
Would I ever go back to coaching? No. Coaching is dog shit. You don't even get the bag for coaching anymore. Now there's not even the bag. So you don't get the bag for coaching, and your fate is determined by, you know, teenagers who have never been coached before and who resent authority. No, thank you. I have better things to do with my life.
He's using that on the top wave to clear the wave. Actually, this still may be a dive.
I was impressed with Spawn's LCS season. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did great. I'm very as his friend. I am very happy for him. But I do not have the coaching, the passion for coaching, nor do I have financial motivation for coaching, nor do I want to work with a bunch of like Adams. Why would I want to do that to myself? I have 2 children, guys. I don't need more children to deal with. You know what I mean? I have my own kids to raise. I'm not going to raise somebody else's fucking kids, too. Nice flash by Ice, actually. All right. All right. That's a good counterplay to the dive. BDS putting it together.
G2 go over aggressive. They are punished this time, and BDS say you can't keep getting away with this.
G2 skipped a step on the setup, and it ended up costing them. Adam had to use his ult equalizer top. He had to reset, go catch bot, and Nuke was going to have to transfer himself into the mid lane. Caps could have had that push in mid, but because they don't wait for that process to take place, Adam is able to TP immediately.
That's good observation by Dagda.
You get a great engage from Labrov onto Hansam and Mickey as well to keep him set up. And Caps isn't in position as 4 members of BDS set up. So yeah, Sheo is
Caps not being there, and they're not respecting the double TP play.
On the strong side of the map, because that's where
good play by BDS. They're finally getting it. No, I haven't done TES. JDG, that's next, guys.
A lot of the time they can be greedy, a lot of the time they can make silly plays in the early game, and that's one of them. We're not blind, we see where G2 can sometimes be fallible. They might get the dragon here, might be number 2, but I'm now looking at Ice. The new 80 carry, the new blood of BDS.
I don't mind the Saudis spending money to pay for our entertainment. It's not like the American money is any cleaner. I mean, it is significantly cleaner, guys, than the Saudi money. Because here's the thing. The Saudi money is coming directly from the Saudi government that assassinates journalists. The U.S. money is coming from corporations that have nothing to do with America war or military action. So it's actually significantly better. It's not about what country the money is on the money. It's about where the money comes from and the purpose of the money. The purpose of the money, the American money, is not to sports wash for possible war crimes of the United States government. Whereas that is the only purpose of the Saudi money.
Engage off of your carries. But if you can find
So, but if it makes you feel any better on that front, Riot has now opened up sponsorship categories in League of Legends to governmental bodies. So now we can have military orgs sponsoring teams, and then you guys can complain about it. That is a legit complaint. However, just saying it's American money versus Saudi money is not the whole story when it is the Saudi government literally paying people directly. Okay. So you let me know when the American government starts funding things, and then you can complain.
And BDS, thanks to Riftchild.
Also, the American government is by no means human rights abusing their own population to the degree that the Saudi government is. So nice. You can miss me with that false equivalency.
Even stays. And BDS, thanks to Riftchild, actually have some control on the map.
Oh, however, though, let's pause because Caps is just Weaver's wall.
He stunned himself. Uh-huh. Ice just ulted to stun himself and died. Yep.
But still the shutdown nevertheless. Lebrov caught out as well. One map move again.
U.S. Air Force was a sponsor of C9 back in 14. Yes, they were. And they sponsored... Air Force also sponsored the MVP of the Boston Major in CSGO that C9 won. The U.S. Army, the Marines, and Air Force have been very active sponsors in esports, and especially in Counter-Strike.
You're about to get control of the map here for BDS. They're pushing out bot. They're going to move the Rumble and the volley into mid lane, and G2 attack.
Dude, I don't know if I've seen a one Talia field where two players both stunned themselves, because Lebrov stunned himself as well. Not that it matters, because they were dead anyway, but it's fine. Whatever.
Insane timing.
Let's go, Lockheed Liquid.
What class? Do we just talk about Caps again? I don't know.
I'm looking forward to Halliburton Dignitas myself.
It really feels like he's having a great series. And even though he won't be the most explosive at time, like Han Summer, for example, last game, like Caps' setup, positioning has always been good. As now we need to pause onto Adam. The pick's there. Seismic Shove doesn't connect, but Mickey is here to help out as well. Adam getting the G2 top experience.
I hope you guys are ready for June being Pride Month and Riot virtue signaling all over the place. And then the first week of July, after Pride Month ends, there being this tournament in Saudi Arabia. I hope you're ready for that.
The kill for those two towers is going to let you quite a bit of positioning here.
Did you see 9 Riot events in the near future now they did the ESL thing? And if so, would you ever join one? Riot will blacklist me from joining them. Riot has blacklisted me from doing third-party events in the past, so there's no shot that I could do it. So it doesn't matter.
They will be able to try and play around ice, but I think the problem is, as you say, Caps very much control.
They blacklisted me from being the on-camera host of a Valorant event that my tournament organizer was hosting. So when Flashpoint did a Valorant event, they blacklisted me from my own event. So no shot.
Caps is firing all cylinders, and he is the mid laner you have to beat if you want to try and host that.
And there's versatility, right? In winter, I remember seeing the LeBlanc and seeing the laning phase being so clutch. You know, this time around, it's a bit back and forth because of the map state. But Caps as well, very versatile in the mid game. Really using this to lead.
It is kind of funny, actually. It was funny when it happened. I mean, I didn't care. I wasn't getting paid extra. I was just trying to save my company money by having me be the host instead of us having to hire a host. So I didn't make or lose any money from it, so it ended up being funny.
So much vision established by BDS in the
Hey, Taimu.
almost immediately Nuke needs to
Yeah, we got to hire Doa. So in a way, it was good because Doa hosted that event and Doa made money from it, which made me happy. So whatever, it was fine.
To approach the tier 2 tower for BDS, I think that's when G2 are going to try and pull the trigger. But 30 seconds now, Caps pushed at the wave. He's going to be able to walk down to join the rest of his team. But you can already see the amount of vision that has been established on this bottom half of the map already by Labrov, just moving in as Broken Blade was pushing out that bot end. So this actually makes it quite difficult for G2 to approach. They may just give up this dragon in lieu of trying to get position for Baron vision, for push for Caps onto the top side. But maybe with the resets coming through, they feel like they can take it.
By the way, 45 seconds till Baron, if that comes into part to play here.
I miss the old Doa, Monte Casting Duo, and Owl. Well, you don't have to miss us. Go subscribe to our culture channel and watch our show, Nerd Legion. That's not even about esports. There you go. You don't have to miss me and Doa. Just go subscribe to that channel. We do stuff every week. All right, this game is surprisingly even thanks to that botched tower dive in the top side. And you know what, guys? For the first time in this series, we've managed to get 5 BDS players at 1 Drake. Oh my God. Even though their TPs were up. So they didn't have to be there, but they're on time. They're all there. Nice equalizer. Actually does segment off Hansama, so Ice can assassinate him. All right, good fight from BDS. Okay, Sheo forces flash.
G2 got erupted with 2 quick kills going over to BDS, and remember, the Baron is now up.
And Nuke never used his ultimate, so if G2 try and commit into this play, Nuke can look to get access to the backline. Labrov and the Azir looking to try and play keep away from Yike. They need to keep him out of the pit.
Big shot though, they're going to burn down Labrov. They're trying to zone away. I mean, Yike is still going to get the kill, but now as the tunnel comes in smiting range, no,
Yike doesn't have...
Okay.
What's Yike doing, dude? So Yike uses tunnel here, okay? But then his tunnel goes on cooldown because, what, he's got level 10? He has, what, level 2 E, probably? So that's a super long cooldown, so he can't get into pit to try and steal because he's already used flash. Why did he use E here? Oh, he used E because he had a pink ward. He didn't know that it wasn't so low. Now he's like, shit. Shit. He couldn't actually try and steal. Rip. Could Q ult? There wasn't enough time. He'd have to hit somebody with his Q and then ult in. That's not a bad idea, though. That's not a bad idea. The other problem is Sheo has 1200 spite and he has 900 spite, so it wasn't happening regardless. Whatever. Level 3E, you're right. You are correct. It would be level 3E.
But this doesn't feel like a 50-50 when it comes to these team fights.
It wasn't going to be a 50-50 anyway because Volibear had the 1200 smite, so.
Onto Labrov doesn't matter because Ice immediately just walks onto Hansama. And where's Hansama's team? They're completely focused into the middle of the pit, and Ice is destroying their AD carry. And at that stage, Caps just needs to run for the hills. There's nothing that they can do. Phoebe's been taken out by how big Ice is. This AD on hit. Kaisa will do work against the tanks.
He needs to import some good support player, Lebrogov and Mickey X. Mickey X is a world-class player. Hate to tell you, he's really good. He is really good, guys. Mickey X is the greatest support player in European history, and he's still extremely fucking good.
BDS have the makings to move to a game 5. Now with the Navori quick blades picked up by Ice as well.
And BDS have never taken G2 to a game 5. It would be an absolutely incredible moment if they would be able to do it. And it is off the back of just being able, Labrov, being able to protect Ice, keeping him in check.
Yeah, the Harkonnen scenes on Getty Prime were filmed in black and white infrared. That's why when they open their mouths, it looks black, because it's higher heat. It's actually a really sick idea. And that's why those Harkonnen scenes in Dune 2 look so cool. Doa told me that on our review of Dune 2 on our show, Nerd Legion, on the Culture Channel, which you should subscribe to.
Look at what BDS are positioning. They're essentially trying to cut off this part of the map because they've already got the push coming here for Adam on towards the tower. So you have to try and walk the entire way around here.
So watch our Dune 2 episode, is what I'm saying.
You don't really have the opportunity to. So Adam going to take the mid lane tower, and G2, BDS are playing so far back they can't engage.
And look at top as well, Dag, further
which you can see right here. I'll link it for you. Subscribe to this channel.
Once they deal with bot side, Labrov continues to zone up. And further to your point, now that Adam's done with mid, he joins up with bot. He's got equalizer too. And for G2,
Yeah, the next show is also anime. The next show is Ninja Kamui.
but the damage is
It's
starting to
true.
rack up
It's
from
our
G2.
first real anime under Legion.
Equalizer zone, it starts.
Good knock up though.
Redemption
May
sucks, though.
just barely.
Yeah,
get
Redemption
Arrow
just
alive.
kind of healing them up.
BDS managing to get the knock up onto Labrov and Nuke, so the damage that BDS were trying to play with, not quite there. So even with the Baron, even with those opportunities.
Next for play is Denis Villeneuve. Yes, it
Can't
is.
quite get that bot tier 2.
Redemption
Just watched Arrival yesterday. Arrival's a mega film, dude. Arrival's so good.
Because it healed so much. It was Mickey's first item. And once it's used again, G2 went to full HP. Now, Baron has run out. BDS got themselves a push mid. They got a little bit down bot side. But it's not a game-breaking play. We still got Dragon to move to Sol Point in a minute's time. Remember, G2 still run that race. The Ice actually, as he tags on, remember, this is a 3-item Kai'Sa. Killer Instinct. A great way to nuke out the enemy AD carry, pending if he's got backup.
And this is where you always have to be careful, because this is where G2 start to get vision down and behind you. They'll put Mickey very
All right, how's
try to get
G2
a
gonna
point.
mount an epic comeback? They should have just completely destroyed this game, guys. Ugh, they screwed up so badly on that dive. Good play by BDS, though. They finally kind of put it together.
G2 are just giving up on it. They
And
were
now
looking to
Ice
play
is
on, work
extremely far ahead.
back up in the game through that tier 2 on the top side. So if you end up over-committing members like a Nuke TP to the bottom side, Cops and BB just TP. and-
Arrival was the first film my wife and I saw together. No one else in the theater. Oh, that's a good first film. Lots to talk about afterwards, for sure.
Contest this is G2, but they may just be able to tank it up with the Scion.
Yuka's pushing in, though.
Really want to see Denis take on God Emperor of Dune, but it sounds like he doesn't. It doesn't sound like he wants to make it. Yeah, I know. The thing is that he doesn't want to make the really crazy books, which are the 3rd and 4th books. Like that shit would be wild. So it is a bit unfortunate that he seems to want to bow out after the 2nd book.
Looking for that trade, and with the Dragon as well. That's still so good for BDS here as we round towards the late game.
A tower will be taken. Caps has ultimate to try and join in. Adam has the TP. His own equalizer going to be up relatively shortly. but
Which
Caps have been
Denis
really
movies?
they have to move back.
Arrival,
Baron
Sicario,
failed
Prisoners, and Dune.
in just 45 seconds, but because G2 were the ones that
When is the Dune 2 foreplay episode? A few weeks out. It'll probably be a combination of Dune and Dune 2. So both Dune movies, and yeah, it'll probably be at least a month because it's the last one we're gonna do. When's the next foreplay vid coming out? Well, a Danian here in chat's been done editing it for a while. I just have to timestamp it. So whenever I feel like timestamping it, Richard's also been at the major, so we haven't had a chance to record any future episodes.
What Aphelios needs to thrive. However, let's see if Ice gets it back in before it's 10 seconds. The answer probably not, so they are on speaking terms, even though it's such a big gold lead individually for Ice.
I have not seen Blade Runner 2049.
Are being matched here on an Aphelios is a big deal that G2 might have to play towards in this coming fight.
Caps just got spotted on this vision ward that's
did he?
just at the back here, so they know already that he's on it, which is why BDS immediately started up. He doesn't have TP. He has to use the Weaver's Wall to get in. Labrov.
No, it's such a big gold lead individually for
Okay, so we're on to Baron number 2 at this point in time. BDS trying to take it on Spawn.
Caps just got spotted
Ice
on
gonna
this
melt
vision
this
ward
thing.
that's just at the back here, so they know already that he's on it, which is why BDS immediately started up. He doesn't have TP. He has
It's gonna be a very fast Baron.
to get in. Labrov trying to play
You know, this is Grasp is here. It's still gonna be pretty fast.
Adam won't have the ultimate if this
Okay.
is live, but BDS
He won't, but the engage starts off. Here comes Caps running through. I mean, the engage on the Shayo. Stop with the Stormbringer. Look at the front to back. Han Summer with red and blue. He's got AoE now. Red and white. Everything becomes all right. Quickness from LeBron. The backline engage is good, but no one's with him. No one is with him. Han Summer again. Spinning the wheel. Nice, does it. AoE now. Red and white. Everything becomes all right. Quickness from LeBron.
Great quickness in the back line by Lebrov. Good knockup. Ice just on the flank every fight. Look at that ult from Ice. Ice actually played very well in this series, guys. His Lucian was super good too. His positioning on this Kai'Sa has been very good. Nice blast cone. They're gonna try and chase down Yike. They can't, so they're just gonna go top side and take turrets.
Will take us all the damn way.
BDS, despite the early game being all over the place, despite the fact that they tried desperately to catch up with G2, are able to weather the storm. And Ice coming
Will you be
out
casting
on
at
top,
MSI, Monty?
the
Yep.
hero that they needed
They hired me
to
for
push
MSI, guys.
BDS into position where they firmly have control of this game.
I think it's over yet, though. Dak.
I'm going to China.
BDS, it is one step closer, isn't it? I squealed like a child just watching this engage play out.
I know, I was a little bit nervous because initially, okay, cool, Shale ults away by space. Adam is getting poke over the wall thanks to electro harpoons. But then I see Nuke on the top of this fight gets hit up by BB, and that
I mean, look how tanky this Azir is. The grasp Azir is just so crazy. It's so deceptive. Also, super nice. So he actually Zonya's Yikes ultimate there, the Rek'Sai ult. And then he actually just flashes in to make this play. Very nicely done by Nuke.
Goes in with his dying spray and finds the play, cuts down Hansamo where he stands, and Ice has been able to hit.
Said can only have one ego that big.
Great coordination from BDS in that fight.
Ice did it. Ice did it. Nuke did it. The carries at BDS. I mean, Nuke has been having a year as well. Well, don't forget, is now chasing down BDS. G2 aren't done yet. Equalizer onto 2 and dodges away from the seismic.
Will Genji play in China? I guess we're going to find out, probably.
As Han Summer now has to help deal with Lebrov on the side, who kills Yike alongside Ice.
Genji just here, guys, to make sure that everybody knows that Taiwan is a sovereign nation. Very popular idea in China.
Wasn't sure if he wanted to TP in behind G2, but
Ice dodges away from the seismic shove. Adam gets out. Adam gets out. It's beautiful.
Yike on the flank here, but the thing is that G2 actually get the mid prio. So they put the Azir turret down, but they don't really have another way to engage this fight. And so they're going to get some bounty gold, it looks like.
G2, but G2 trying to cut the wave. Nuke immediately goes to bot lane. It's going to be a 3v4. Caps, do you stop the reset to join in? No, he goes back to base. So Adam going to slowly make his way up towards mid lane. BDS still going to try and keep G2 off of this tower. They want to crack this mid lane turret as Nuke goes.
Am I going to watch T1 versus DK? I've already seen it. Am I going to watch it on stream? Probably not. It was garbage. I need to catch up on some of these other games. Level 12 Rek'Sai. Oh, true. Versus level 15 Volibear. Yikes. When is Monty and Wolf show? It was this morning. Should be out soon.
TP is Dak to point out is coming through. Nuke still gets knocked up with the Emperor's Divide. Now used. BDS are in a choke. Caps with a shove. Doesn't connect though. Adam is running through. Still alive.
Yike used ults. Equalizer goes down. Oh, Yike has the angle. Oh, nice. Nuke has his Zonya's back up though. Oh, I got 2 kills for it though, and they're going to get the Drake. So it puts them on soul point. This is a pretty important Drake denial. In spite of Yike being dead, somehow G2 get the Drake. Good zoning. Sheo slowed. Sheo has to use Unstoppable, but he's too late. So he actually just dies. Oh god, they're giving away so many kills. Great job by Caps. Oh, he forces the flash off of the W. Oh my god, are they going to kill Ice? That's huge. Oh, they get him!
Lebrov is next, and they always find a way, Dagda. How does this team keep doing it?
They have so many tools to get into the backline of BDS. The TP on that singular ward that wasn't swept.
Why fight this Drake 3v4? I don't know, guys. BDS, you know, they can only make so many good decisions in a row before they're contractually obligated to make a bad decision. I mean, they shouldn't have done this, right? They think that because Sheo's still alive and because Yike is dead. But Volibear is pretty squishy, guys, even at this level, and he mistimes it. Right, but it's not soul. It would have just been soul points, so there actually is no... There's not really a purpose for doing this, and Lebrov also just misses everybody with his ult. They don't time the engage, right? And that's very nice. They actually get the route down onto Ice.
Especially when Nuke's ulti's not up, Dagda, that tool in the last fight really made the fight. You know, that Azir Emperor's Divide for months now has been kicking butt and taking names. When it was down, G2 saw the glimmer in the eyes, and I hate to say this, I hate to be a cop-out.
Huge mistake from overstaying instead of setting up for Drake. We can go back.
It wasn't in the story. Cap surviving. Also for Nuke, didn't feel like it was.
See if we think they overstayed.
G2 now with an
I don't.
open inhibitor. It's still not
I guess they did because they didn't get inhib.
Wait. TP is Dagda points out is coming through. Nuke still gets knocked up with the Emperor's Divide. Now used. BDS are in a choke. Caps with a shove.
Caps. It could have been a lot worse if Caps hits that W. By the way.
Still alive as Caps' damage must be looked at. Equalize it down. The Howling Gale great. Yike with a knockup. G2's team fight. No, it's ruining the play. Get it.
Yeah, I mean they didn't commit to the inhib and they couldn't, so they should have gone back faster. Yes,
And Cap steps up once again.
but they absolutely should just give up this Drake. It doesn't matter.
Get into the back line, but it's a
Losing Sheo and losing Ice here is so brutal.
Really made the fight. You know, that is the Emperor's Divide for months now.
That shutdown is so nasty.
Names. When it was down, G2 saw the glimmer in the eyes and
Deathcap now done on the Talia as well.
a cop out. BDS, I'm setting it up for a game 5, but there's just this small thing in me after watching that, after gold coming back and after Soul Point now being achieved with Baron in a minute's time, that says they've got an Aphelios at 4 items, they've got a Talia at 4 items. Their tanky front line is still becoming annoying, especially when you've gone GA here for Ice so he can survive the fight at full build. There is still that maybe for G2 that it still ends here, but for BDS's sake, for the viewers' sake as well, they need to close this out, Dagda. They need to find one more fight, just one more fight. And with those death timers and the open inhibitor mid, we go the distance.
It has to be the Baron fight, though. That's what you're looking for here as G2 to try and shut BDS out, or maybe if BDS can sneak it, they can finally put a nail in the coffin that is G2 in this game. G2, though, sneaking several members into positions. Broken Blade has already managed to get into bot side as they drag Nuke up to keep him with the rest of BDS, but Caps knows that there is no vision on this bottom side, so he's trying to see if he could get the wall in. And now BDS immediately, they want that TP from BB. They will start up the objective.
They need Ice here, though. Ice is the damage on this Baron. It goes down hella quick for G2. Will it be a flip to the side of the series? Who knows? Caps comes in, shoves there. It is a flip!
They will start up the objective.
They need Ice here, though. Ice is the damage on this Baron. It goes down hella quick for G2. Will it
So Broken Blade's just in bot lane this whole time.
be a flip?
And BDS has 5 members. They try and tie up Yike, but Yike still somehow tunnels in. What happened here?
Damage on this Baron.
So Lebrov gets knocked up. Lebrov dashes over, hits him, but it's way too early, so he just WEs immediately into the pit.
The series
And they're all locked in there. The fuck was that? What was that burst? What hit it for 1200? It wasn't the Kaisa passive because I can still see it right here. Oh, it was a smite. It was Sheo smite. Sheo smited early.
there. It is a flip!
Sheo smited early. Yeah, he tries to smite combo with W. Yep,
And it goes
yep,
down
yep,
hella
yep, yep.
quick for G2. Will it be a flip to the side of the series? Who
Yeah, you can see that's his head right there. That's the bite animation. But it doesn't do 1700 damage. It does like 1400 damage, and then Yike just smites it. Oh, man.
there? It is a flip! Yike takes it away.
Yike flashes, but hits the wall,
LeBron
and then he ults.
until he re-engages back on in. Huntama is
And now they're just all in the pit and dead. And that's the end of the game, I guess.
No! BDS, you were the chosen ones! You were the chosen ones, and you betrayed us!
G2 managed to get into the pit. Labrov tries everything to keep Yike out, but Yike will not be denied. And G2
Betrayed us!
TB ult combo from Broken Blade.
Comes out like it is a flip! Yike takes it away, fails the flash though, hilarious!
Yeah, TP's immediately ults onto 2.
Until he re-engages back on in. Huntama is red and whiting, no nuke salty, comes out later, no! BDS, you
Labrov tries
Ice did play
everything
this
to
series
keep
very
Yike
well,
out,
though.
But Yike will not be denied. And G2
They just got
now,
bamboozled by the old
when
lane
all seemed
swapperino.
gone, when all hope seemed lost, they find that one moment.
Is it over, Dagda? Is it over? 30 seconds for mid, 20 for top. Ice, Lebrov and Cher have to defend out of their right mind. G2 with Baron crushing on in. The belief of BDS able to take us to a game 5 is now lost. The Nexus turret's dropping down and they're falling like flies. G2, much like water still being wet, are still Europe's champions, moving to another grand final. This team is the region.
G2 are inevitable. It felt like game 5 was on the cards. It felt like BDS had found the secret sauce. But they just...
I like how Dagda starts singing with the music. The music is infectious, guys. Listen to Dagda just start singing with BDS.
It felt like game 5 was on the cards. It felt like BDS had found the secret sauce. Game 5 was on the cards. It felt like BDS had found the secret sauce. But they just cannot find a way to close out. And G2 just cards. It felt like BDS had found the secret sauce. But they just cannot find a way to close out. And G2 just sneak.
He can't help himself. Dagda's just a musical man at heart.